All right, well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Bo Fogal here, cutting into Facebook and YouTube and our live channel to give you an update on our severe storms. Right now, we got two severe storms that have developed over the area and have caused severe thunderstorm warnings already. And so I just figure I get on here real quick to just kind of give you a quick update on what we are tracking. So we're still under a first alert 6 weather day because of the severe threat of thunderstorms. We're going to see severe storms continue through the next couple of hours. Right now, there's just two cells, but we are expecting more and more thunderstorms to develop, and they are expected to produce large hail and damaging winds. And then after later on tonight, we'll still expect more storms, but the severity level will start diminishing later on tonight. So here's radar right now. You can see that spotty thunderstorms have begun to develop west of the metro. One cell around Wahoo, another cell just north of Columbus, and then you see another cell just to the southwest of York. All of this moving to the east at a very slow rate. So if I zoom in a little bit into these two thunderstorms right here, we have two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect right now, and I will get that in moment. I'll show you the severe thunderstorm warnings in just a minute. Just got to fix something. There we go. All right, sorry about that. I had to fix a minor thing on my end. And there we go. All right, had to make sure the banner was red. So here we go. We got two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, one northwest of Wahoo, another one just north of Columbus. So the severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the Wahoo area in Saunders County, it goes until 8:30 tonight. You can see hail up to 2 inches in size and wind speeds up to 70 miles per hour. Very strong thunderstorm moving to the east at a pretty slow pace. So again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Saunders County, so that includes towns just northwest of Wahoo. So the Morse Bluff, Prague, and Malmo. Hopefully, I'm saying those correctly. If you live in these towns, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30. And then if we go to the other one just north of Columbus, this severe thunderstorm warning was just issued not too long ago, and this goes until 8:45 p.m. So if you live just north of Columbus, like the city of Lee, you definitely need to go indoors and stay away from windows. And again, all these thunderstorms moving to the east. This cell is capable of producing hail up to 1.5 inches and winds 60 miles per hour. Let's go ahead and look at the hail signature, because last time I looked, the hail signature was very impressive. So switch it over. Right, look at that. Look at the hail signature. This one up near Columbus, probably hail signature about 1 inch in diameter. But this one right here in Wahoo, this radar is picking up near 1.5 inches. Again, this is estimation. This is what is according to the radar. So there could be instances where the hail is a little bit bigger than that. But yes, we are seeing strong hail size. I think like 10 minutes ago, that hail size was up to about 2 inches in estimation. So yes, these thunderstorms are pretty strong, and they are moving to the east at a slow rate. Here, let me look up how fast these thunderstorms are moving so you have a better idea. Give me 1 second. This won't take me very long. All right, these cells are moving at 10 miles per hour, so very, very slow. And then bam, you just saw right there, new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas east of this cell right here. So Fremont, you are now under the severe thunderstorm warning, and this goes into the far western part of Douglas County. So like, I think the valley's probably under this. Yeah, I think the valley's under this alert as well. So let me click on this. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of western Dodge County, Douglas County, western Douglas County, Dodge County, Saunders, and Washington County. So if you live in Arlington, Fremont, Platte, Valley, you guys are under the severe thunderstorm warning until 9 p.m. tonight. We could see hail up to 1.5 inches in size and 60 mile per hour winds. So let's go ahead and, like I said, these thunderstorms are rapidly intensifying and moving very slowly to the east at 10 miles per hour. So moving very, very slowly. So let me give you an estimation on when these thunderstorms will arrive in your location. Let me clear all this out real quick. All right, get that out of there. All right, so we'll do this one. Pause it real quick, and then we'll do this. All right, so we'll go right about here, and then we'll do, all right. So there you go. Kind of gives you, well, no, I feel like that's a little too slow. Hold on. Since these cells are moving so slowly, it's kind of hard to do. We'll do it like this. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Man, it's hard to see it when oh, there it is. I was looking for that button. Okay. All right, so kind of gives you an idea right there. If you live in Cedar Bluffs or Colon, you guys are going to see the thunderstorm in the next few minutes. But yeah, again, this thunderstorm has just been issued for, so I say if you're in Fremont, the storm will probably hit your area probably around 8:45 or so. And then the valley, same kind of thing. I'm estimating about 8:45. So again, severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for areas in Fremont, Valley, and this goes until 9 o'clock tonight. Let's look at the hail signature again. You can see another hail signature increasing right here, 1.5 inches estimation from the radar. So very strong thunderstorms developing right now. So if let's go ahead and go into the hour by hour timeline of these thunderstorms. So we'll see more of these thunderstorms. Oh, why is it not doing that? That's not the one I wanted. Here, let me find a different one. That's not the model I wanted. Okay, I don't know why. My graphics have not been working tonight, people. I don't know what is going on. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, maybe this one. Let's try this one. See if this one works. I don't think that yet. No, that ain't gonna cut it because that one's obviously not accurate because that model is saying it's quiet right now, and that's not the case. Here we go. All right. So you can see right there, this one a little better. This model is being a little bit more accurate. So you can see in the next few hours, we're going to see more and more thunderstorms develop, and they're going to become scattered and eventually become a squall line as we head overnight. And these thunderstorms are expected to be strong as well. So while we are sleeping, there is a likelihood that we're going to see more severe thunderstorms develop. And then as we head into about midnight or so, it looks like those thunderstorms will get pushed to the south. But again, there still could be some severe thunderstorms in the area. And then as we head into early morning hours on Tuesday, it looks like things start quieting down. So I would say pretty much about 2 to 3 a.m. it looks like things quiet down for the area. And then by Tuesday morning, we'll see more chances of severe thunderstorms. So again, it looks like in the next few hours, we're going to see more and more thunderstorms develop, and they're going to become scattered thunderstorms and then become squall lines later on tonight, and those definitely could be severe. So then let's go back and look at the radar real quick to see if I have any updates for you. All right, switch over to the radar real quick. You see right here, severe thunderstorm and a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas in far western Douglas County, Saunders, Washington, and Dodge County. And this severe thunderstorm warning goes until 9 p.m. tonight. Arlington, Fremont, Platte Valley, you guys are all under this severe thunderstorm warning. We could see hail up to 1.5 inches and 60-mile-per-hour winds. We are under a slight risk for severe weather. You can see that here. Everybody under a slight risk in the metro and the surrounding counties. And so it comes as no surprise that we're seeing these strong thunderstorms. We haven't been seeing severe weather in a while, so this is but it is that time of year where we can get a second wind of severe weather. So the severe threats for tonight are damaging winds and large hail. But the tornado risk, there is a possibility that a thunderstorm or two could produce a brief spin up. So damaging winds is going to be the primary threat for sure. I definitely think damaging winds is going to be large hail, definitely some up to ping pong size hail. And then the tornado risk has increased compared to last night, but it's still a low risk. So a thunderstorm or two could produce a brief spin up and a brief tornado overnight tonight, which is quite alarming, obviously, because it's dark outside and we're not going to see it. So it's all going to be based on radar. So this is why it's very alarming right now. Let me see about the new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. All right, switch back to the radar for you. So this thunderstorm is now starting to pick up speed a little bit and is moving east at 25 miles per hour. So you remember earlier when I said it was moving at 10 miles per hour, now it's moving at 25 miles per hour. So it's starting to pick up speed a little bit, and this is heading directly towards the metro. So we could see some more severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for the metro area in the next hour or two. So let's look at the winds, the hail. See, okay, still have a good signature of hail right there for this thunderstorm. I would say 1.5 inches or so. That's pretty impressive, but I saw earlier that it was up to 2 inches for the same thunderstorm. And then the one over here, this one, probably I would estimate about 1 inch, 1.5 inches or so. Oop, that's not what I wanted. All right, here we go. There, 1.5 inches. There you go. So both of these thunderstorms, radar is picking up about 1.5 inches of hail in size. So that's quite impressive. So these thunderstorms moving east at 25 miles per hour. So these, like I said, Fremont Valley, you guys will probably start seeing this thunderstorm around 8:45 or so, around 8:45. So if you live in the valley, if you live in Valley, or if you live in Fremont, you want to go take shelter immediately. Stay away from windows, as this thunderstorm is capable of producing large hail for the area. So let that play. There you go. So yes, this thunderstorm is what we're tracking right now. A little bit of something right there on the far left of the thunderstorm. It looks like there's like a curvature right there, which can be a little alarming, but we'll see if that comes into something. But when you see a curvature like that, that's a little alarming in terms of like maybe there's a brief rotation in the thunderstorm. So let me see if there's anything in there. Okay, maybe a little bit, not so much. It's a little unorganized, a little kind of a mess, not so much. Okay, but right about there, just south of Prague, it looks like there could be a little bit of rotation, but we'll see what happens there. But it's kind of unorganized, so it doesn't look like it will produce any spin ups or any tornadoes. It looks like this is just going to be more of a strong large hail and damaging winds thunderstorm. So we'll be tracking this thunderstorm as it moves eastward at about 25 miles per hour. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Douglas, Dodge, Saunders, and Washington County until 9 p.m. tonight. Hail could be up to 1.5 inches, and wind speeds could be up to about 60 miles per hour. So quite large, quite a strong thunderstorm for the area. And sorry, I just saw your comment, Steve. Yes, there's a good chance for power outages. Yes, that is a definite possibility. Here in Omaha, I would say probably give it another hour or so. Like I said, it's still moving at a relatively slow pace, right? But I would say give it another 45 minutes to an hour, and then that's when we'll probably start seeing these thunderstorms move closer and closer to the metro. But if you live around like Omaha or even Elkhorn, if you look west, you can see a pretty good lightning show. I was coming into work and I saw some pretty good lightning over the just west of us. If you look west, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch it. But yes, there's a definite possibility of power outages tonight, so be aware of that. Again, people, this is the kind of situation where these thunderstorms, we all have a good chance of seeing strong thunderstorms tonight. It just depends on where these thunderstorms develop. Right now, these two thunderstorms are moving here. I'll zoom out a little bit. I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay. Oh, come on, computer. All right, here we go. So we got two thunderstorms right now moving to the east. And so these thunderstorms are going to be hitting probably Douglas County and just south of Blair area. So probably this direction, this area right here will whoop, that's too small. Let me clear that out. All right, try this again. All right, so more than likely this area will be impacted by this thunderstorm. But the thing is, people, these things are starting out as isolated, and then they're going to become more scattered. So that means that some areas will get some storms, some areas may only get a little bit of light rain. So it's not a guarantee that everybody is going to see severe weather. It means that we all have a chance of seeing severe weather. So that's what we mean by a chance of severe weather. It's too hard to determine exactly where these thunderstorms are going to develop, but the ingredients are there for thunderstorms to become strong. So right now we have 2 cells developing right now. We will likely see more cells develop and then eventually become scattered. So it's really hard to determine which town is going to get hit by severe thunderstorms and which towns are not going to get hit by severe thunderstorms. So that's why we always tell you to be prepared. So let me clear that out. So we still have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, and these goes until 9 o'clock right now. The wind, let's see. Nope, I think I hit the wrong button. There we go. Let's see, I'm ready. Let me click on that. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Trying to see if I can get this wind to work. Tell you what the winds are. Wonder if I hit the wrong thing. Maybe that's what it is. Nope, that's not it. Why is this not working? All right, well, this is okay. I think this one's 30 to 40 miles per hour. Seems like with this thunderstorm is the wind. Seems like about 30 to 40 miles per hour in areas just west of Fremont and east of Prague. It looks like this area right here is seeing reports of about 30 to 40 miles per hour in wind gusts right now. But it seems like these thunderstorms, hail is the bigger problem. You can see right here, good signature around Prague, pretty good hail signature. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting reports of quarter-size hail in that area. So again, me and Chief Meteorologist Emily Roller are tracking these thunderstorms for you, and we'll continue on tracking these thunderstorms in the next several hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here real quick so I can go help Emily if she needs anything. Of course, make sure you download our app to get the latest updates on these severe thunderstorms as they move eastward towards the metro. I think the metro Omaha area will likely see some rain and possibly some thunderstorms in the next hour or so. More and more thunderstorms are expected to develop in the next few hours, and they are expected to be severe. Damaging winds and large hail seems to be the primary threat. So again, I'm going to continue on tracking these thunderstorms. If I have any new updates, I will let you guys know immediately. But I got to get off real quick and go and see if Emily needs anything. So hope everybody's having a good night, and make sure you stay safe out there.